about some of the microaggressions y'all experienced at this institution while we're doing this?
I'd just rather talk to Donna Carroll. It's one demand that we all I know we need. In Dominican University, we demand now at this moment that we have cultural competency training for faculty, staff, and students. The way we're being treated is unfair. The things that are being said by professors who supposedly have PhDs in their fields is unfair. You have a PhD to teach what you know, but you don't know how to teach what you know to the people of different colors and different races. It doesn't make sense. So your PhD is doing us no good.
I think cultural competency should be part of the tenure program.
Agreed.
I think that the professors shouldn't be allowed to get their tenure unless they've demonstrated that they're able to teach multicultures. Y'all agree?
Agreed.
Yeah? That's what we want?
Yeah.
Andre? One of your professors, you pulled out your phone and used the calculator. What he thought you was doing?
He thought I was talking to my drug dealer.
He thought you had a drug dealer first and foremost.
For one.
And he thought of all the things you could have been doing with a phone in class that you would have contacted
My
a
drug
drug
dealer.
dealer.
Instead of actually doing the work that was being presented to us. Therefore, something needs to change. And at the same time, it's not the only incident at all between the staff, between faculty, between students within Dominican. So it's all throughout and it's apparent. We could all do this caritas veritas, say we pointing this out and pointing that out. But at the end of the day, once all the visitors leave, you go right back into going into the system, right back into playing along into the system. Because when caritas veritas come out, pointing, oh, we did this. But when the people leave and we are here, it's like we left with nothing. So something needs to change, and it's going to change. Change is inevitable. So whether you want it to or not, you can adapt, or you just gonna fall. That's what I've been taught here at this institution. Just with business. So therefore, change is inevitable. You can accept it or not.
So that was the big.
Talk to him. Talk to him, Chase.
We got all these big flat screen TVs posted everywhere. We got all this extra nice stuff on campus, trees getting cut down, grass being planted, and yet we still have African American students here that can't even pay their tuition bill. Not to say that their tuition bill is $15,000 plus, it could be $1,500 and won't get a dime. We have the same grades as the white students and everybody else, 3.8 GPAs, 4.0 GPAs, and won't get a dime, won't get nothing. I was talking to a student the other day, another white student, I won't say his name, but he was telling me that he paid out of his pocket to fail classes and still continue to go here as long as he got the money. But I had to fail one class, and what am I getting? So as long as you got the money, you can afford to fail classes. We can't afford to fail classes because we are on scholarships. And our scholarships demand that we keep a 3.0 GPA or higher.
They assume that all of us here are here through affirmative action. They assume that all of us here are here through scholarships for black people. Are we here through scholarships for black people?
Never had one.
No. They allowed that to be published in the Dominican Star. That rhetoric, that we are here on race-based scholarships and that it's unfair. Remember this?
Dominican Star.
In the Dominican Star. This is how they represent us. We are here to tell you.
It's not okay.
It's not okay. We want to tell our own stories now. And you're going to listen now. Silence, no more.
I'm questioning this hiring process as I came. Something not sticking. So because a Hispanic leave, when we fire a Hispanic, that means we automatically gotta hire another Hispanic? Are we keeping some type of balance or
Quota system matter, like,
Or-
what's going on?
what's going on?
Just enough. Just enough. Just enough. We put them into positions. Y'all can see all around campus somewhere cleaning, cooking the food and picking up trash, that's an okay role for you to see yourselves at this institution. Not too many black professors. Won't we love to have professors who look like us teaching us?
Yeah.
Won't we love to have professors who look like us teaching us something about us?
When we love, basically have a place. Go ahead, bro.
Shout out to the couple we got. They the real MVPs. They the real MVPs. Shout out.
But at the same time, in Dominican, we feel as if we need a place to be. And therefore, when we try to do things like student organizations and stuff like that, it seems to be that we're only allowed one, just the minimum, just to get by. As soon as we have another organization that even have the word black in it, the problems come. But then it's over about 50 organizations in the school.
I think they really know what you're talking about. Let's tell them what you're talking about. We have Black World Studies. We got the Black Student Union. We have to do an appeal to get the Black World Studies Department club acknowledged as a club. Because this is what they said. This is what they said when they tried to do that. Isn't that the same as Black Student Union? Y'all all black.
Right. I got something to call y'all. They got something.
Both of them got black in it. It's all the black student, I guess. Y'all don't need two of them. Y'all asking for too much. Got one. But that's not racism. That's what they told us to. It has nothing to do with race. It has nothing to do with race. Dominican University prepares students to pursue truth, to give compassionate service, and to participate in the creation of a more just and humane world. Oh, we gonna participate in the creation of a more just and humane world.
Only if you got that 40 steps every year.
Yeah.
Only if you got that 40 steps every year.
Right. That's the only way you do it. They should probably put that in the, it's probably in the fine print. We just didn't read it. Probably in the fine print. I'm a Dominican alum. I graduated last year. They asked me to come back today because I acknowledge that the things that I went through on this campus are still happening today. There's other alums in here. Megan Graves. This is to show you that this isn't just, it's not new. This ain't nothing new. We've been here. We've been dealing with this. Silence. No more. That's why we are here. It's time for somebody to say something. It's time for someone to listen. One of my professors here basically told me I couldn't just be black. He inquired about what I was mixed with, where my last name came from. I couldn't just be black. Why? Because I got the highest test score in his classroom. So what you mixed with?
Slave master.
Oh, you black. Oh, so are you from a wealthy family? That was his next question. Because if I'm all black and I'm that smart, then I gotta be rich. You can't be getting grades like that.
That doesn't, comprehend in my mind.
These are the microaggressions we deal with. This is what's bubbling up to this. This is us in solidarity with Mizzou, with Yale, with Wisconsin, because we know what's going on. You can sit and act like you don't know that it's happening here.
That can't be the answer no more. We telling you.
But it's happening here. We're telling you now that it's happening here. We're telling everyone now that it's happening here. And this is not to say that we haven't talked to people who we are looking at right now. This is not to say that we haven't brought these issues to you. We have. They just have not been acknowledged. We have been kept silent. Now we want the whole school to know. We want the whole institution to know that you are not living up to your mission right now.
To add on to that, like she said and I said, y'all gonna have to listen to us because we no longer just sitting and, oh, there's this, black kids angry, it's just a little problem, brushing it off. Why? Because I guess it's not affecting them directly. Why? Because I guess, they don't understand and, we're just a little population compared to the rest of the population in the school. But just because that's the situation doesn't mean we don't need to be heard, don't need to be respected. I'm in business classes learning theories and ethics about how even the poorest people needed to be looked at. It's a duty of the people to basically take care of the poor. So right now, in this situation, we the poor in this school right now. And y'all Catholic school, this is Catholic social teaching. So with that being said, how can you teach me this but not implement it within your system? And that's all I have to say.
This is not about rap to me. I'm an activist actually. Writing always came naturally. Lauren Hill taught me how to speak. Went to college, graduated, in depth of miseducation. I'm struggling to make it, but Sally may want her payment. Whatever I earn, they take it. It's feeling like sharecropping. This is not about rap to me. I'm an activist actually. Writing always came naturally. Lauren Hill taught me how to speak. Went to college, graduated, in depth of miseducation. I'm struggling to make it, but Sally may want her payment. Whatever I earn, they take it. This feeling like sharecropping. Trials to get out the jam got me feeling like Dred Scotton. Thinking like Ed Tubman. Forget it, I'm fed up and I'm sick of not saying nothing. But who really gonna listen? Say my place in the kitchen. I gotta be a vixen. I cannot be a victim. I'm Rap's O.J. Simpson. Killing this and getting over on the system. Feeling like some politicians, about to take their pots and piss in. Silence. No more.
But please don't get it twisted. I'm recognizing right now this fact that there are some people that stand with us, that's helping us. Please don't get it twisted. We recognize y'all. White, not white, whatever. But it's not enough. The majority is the people that don't. They don't do. But I recognize it's some of y'all, and I know personally, but it ain't enough. I'm telling you now, I've been an athlete, I'm a student athlete, stellar grades. I'm telling you now, I'm not feeling welcome. I'm supposed to feel, this is an institution I'm supposed to feel welcome in. This institution is supposedly built for people like me, first generation, right? I got little brothers looking up to me. How you think they gonna feel if I'm coming home every weekend telling my mama that BS is happening to me on a regular basis? You think they're going to want to come to a Catholic institution like this? Think about it. The way y'all treating us is how the future, y'all paving the way for the future. And it's really just looking ugly. We want to be here. I don't understand why people don't understand that. We want to be here. But if we're not going to be accepted, we got to go. I pay like everybody else. I study like everybody else. I play ball like everybody else. I don't understand. It's really hitting me hard because I look at this mission and it's all type of action verbs in there that's not happening. All type of adverbs in there that's not happening. This sounds like the Constitution. This don't apply to me.
Come on. Come on.
Do this not apply to me? Because when you said Dominican University prepares students, I must not be a student. Y'all supposed to be preparing me for the real world, addressing these issues. Who's to say I came in here for 4 years? 4 years dealt with this, graduated with this mentality, this anger, this struggle. So when I get into the real world, how do that correlate? How do you think that correlates? We're struggling here. We're struggling here. And y'all not even teaching us how to cope with it. I don't understand. I really don't. I really don't.
Dominican, this is your problem. This is your problem. This is why you have a retention problem. This is why you cannot retain black students. This is why.
They leaving after their first semester.
Exactly.
They leaving after their first semester. Why is that?
Lack of support. They can't identify.
The same excuses every time. It's a running cycle. Well, why are you leaving? Man, they don't want me here. I don't want me here.
I can't afford it.
And not trying to help you.
We need more allies. not enough of us here to really make a significant change. We see that. We've been shown that. So we need allies. We need your department chairs. We need y'all to support the black students on this campus. It needs to be more than just black alums here to support. Y'all need to understand what they're going through. That is what this action is about. We need y'all to understand their plight at this institution. For effective allyship, what can you do to help? When a black student feels like they need to leave this school because they don't have the funds to pay for it, we're not the only ones who are going through that. But why are we the only ones that's leaving at the rates that we leaving? Why y'all can't retain us? Y'all gotta be doing something to help these other students. Why are we not getting that same help?
We don't know how they don't understand. We don't have one solution to the problem. And it don't apply to us.
So we go back to the streets, and what's in the streets, we all know. Death, drugs, or jail. And how is that contributing to the society, other than going to jail and working for free?
We are dying. We are dying. People who look like us are dying in the streets every day.
This is a blessing. All these faces, this is a blessing. I can count on one or two hands. In an institution, a 4-year institution, this is a blessing. What you supposed to have, a few babies? What you 20?
Right.
What you supposed to be on wink? What you ain't supposed to have no health care? You supposed to be not paying child support.
No education. We ain't supposed to have that.
This is a blessing, and y'all not even embracing it. Y'all want a humane world, right? We having a genocide right now, whether it's by us and the police or whatever. There's a genocide going on right now in this plain as day. Help us out. Keep us here. Keep us here.
They said to get an education, leadership should get an education. They said when you come to school, do what you have to, make a way for your family and friends. But when we come to school, we still get oppressed. It's almost like they don't want us to get an education here. Almost like they don't want us to be lawyers, doctors, journalists, athletes. They want us to see on the TV shooting baskets or rapping or selling drugs on the street. They say when you're in Chicago, it's a blessing to be 19. I'm blessed to turn 19 on November 6th. That's a huge blessing for me.
It's a commodity.
I got friends in the neighborhood who died at the age of 17, walking across the street, going to school, getting jumped, getting stabbed, getting shot. And then my friends look up to me like, hey, you made the cut, I'm gonna be there with you. But you know what? I hold on to that because I'm scared for them. Not for my life, but I'm scared for them. Little do they realize when they go to college or education, they still experiencing the same stuff you see in the world. It's supposed to be an academic institution. Y'all supposed to give us money for being here. Matter of fact, it ain't supposed to be a number, it's supposed to be a human being. But y'all treat us like numbers and statistics, like, why are we here? Why are we here? Can y'all answer that question for me? I don't think y'all can. Because you don't know what we go through every day outside of school, in the streets, in the hood. But no, it's more glorified when we go downtown Chicago and see different diversity of people like we having fun. We not having fun.
No.
We not here for that. We're here for education, getting good grades, and hopefully making it out of the hood. To make a way for our family and friends, to make a pathway. But y'all making it hard on us. And y'all say, hey, get y'all degree, get y'all master's. What is a master's going to do? Because when we get into the job world, we still can't get a job.
And responding to the same master, slave
Same
master,
master.
right, my brother?
And you expect us to be successful, to be there, to be another part of society, to give into the government. I'm not doing that. I'm tired of y'all pushing me to do that. And I'm only a freshman year at Dominican University. I've been blinded throughout high school, passing by trying to get good grades, thinking that education would be the way to me out. But why is that way for me out if I go to school and I still can't get education? Going to all black male high school, they provided for me? Due to sell, they provide shit for me. Dominican University is not really providing anything for me because they're not giving me the resources to take care of what I need to take care of. So like everybody said, silence is no more.
We're going to wrap this up, but we want this institution to understand that for a lot of first-generation students, this is not, a lot of us come from predominantly black neighborhoods. When we come here and we mingle, we mix with all these different cultures, these different races, we don't see the world as a melting pot. We see it for what it is. This is our first step into what we go through in a bigger context of things. This isn't a safe space for us. We don't feel that. There's a lot of racial tension here. If you don't feel that, wake up. You have to know what side of it you're on.
Wake up.
You have to know what side of it you're on.
Thank you to those that support us, though. Please don't get it mistaken. I recognize y'all. Truly, I recognize you.
Appreciate you.
Please, if you already support us, keep supporting us. If you haven't supported us yet, please do so. Silence.